everybody, Mark Peterson here from Worldwide Trophy Adventures. Well, I'm pretty darn excited because I just got a delivery from the Wildlife Gallery. Frank and the guys over there just completed all the birds from when I did the North American Waterfowl Slam back in 2020. Reminder, this went over the course of 6 months, captured all the species of waterfowl in North America on film. And I believe that's the first ever to be captured on film and also the first slam ever to be done in a single season. It was a heck of an experience to say the least. So how they did this is we broke this up and we did the puddle ducks in a dead hang, which you can see behind me. Then Frank had this great idea to do a mobile. So a mobile actually hangs from the ceiling. It's not powered, but you'll catch, like what I've seen since it's been put in, it actually moves a little bit each day. Think Bass Pro or Cabela's. Like you walk in there, you see the duck mounts and the geese mounts. That's what this is. Then we also did a wave scene. So we've got a lot of the sea ducks on a wave capped off by a king eider. Now, this whole experience was awesome. From this first trip that happened up in Alaska to the last trip that happened in Greenland, everything in between. If I look back at some of my favorite parts from this adventure, one of the top ones has to be sea duck hunting on the coast of Maine. There's something about sitting in the rocks, watching the sea ducks work, something as a child I always thought about.
Well, we continue to move back up the rocks here as the tide continues to come in. Lance keeps coming out, adjusting the decoys, moving them in closer to us. We had a big volley of action with eiders and old squaws early. We've seen a couple scoters around, so we're just going to give it a little bit. There's a storm coming this afternoon. We've got a couple birds left for our limit. Let them go, they're all hens. Two more. That was a white wing. I had one shell. Way behind.
Always loved hunting in Mexico, and waterfowl hunting in Mexico is no different. Had the chance to hunt in 2 locations in Mexico. First one being Sonora, down with Sergio and the guys, and I love hunting with Sergio. The hunting experience is awesome. From there, we were able to go down south to Sinaloa, which was the first time I went there, and we hunted fulvous whistling ducks, and wow, what an experience it was. Straight up.
been at it for a couple hours now, and we've been covered up in shovelers, just a few teal, hoping the teal pick up later today. Just had a group of teal come in, and that was the cinnamon we were looking for all day right there. Gorgeous drake. Can't believe it! Got that cinnamon. Came out of the middle of nowhere.
So one of the questions I get the most about was, what was the hardest species that you went after as part of the Waterfowl Slam? Hands down, that was canvasback. We bounced all over, ended up hunting canvasback hard in Georgia. I remember standing in the water all day. Going on day 2, we finally had that one shot present us on a big bull.
Where did those come from?
Yeah,
one's hit.
straight into it.
One's hit. So, just got set up in here. Had this bright idea, put a bag of Chex Mix to enjoy a snack. And I figured I'm gonna eat it right away so that I'm ready. Of course, right away is when the group of canvasbacks tries to land in the decoys, so that didn't go as planned yet again. Got your ball! We just picked up the bill. Woo! Holy crap, I can't believe that. All right, so total redemption in 3 shots. Dropped a long drake, it looks like right now. So, pretty stoked. Can't wait to actually see this thing.
One of the most unique hunts that I did as part of the Waterfowl Slam had to be crane hunting in Oklahoma. I tell you what, super hard to hunt, but luckily Shane and the guys had us dialed in, and I tell you what, it's something to see a big group of cranes coming in.
We've got our blinds tucked in. There's this old oil well, and we've got them right on the hillside here. We've got tumbleweeds blocking us in and a little bit of snow on top, so wind's perfect. Birds are actually roosting on a river about 15, 16 miles away from here, so it's crazy how far they fly each day to feed, but everything looks perfect. The guys had it scouted out, so it should be an awesome morning.
When they get up, they kind of hop and stage from different fields. They might sit in a field for 20-30 minutes, hang out, peck around, and they'll get up and start trickling out just like geese do out of a roost. And they'll just kind of bounce fields, and they work their way to another field all day, eating that field all day, and then same thing, work their way back. That's the program. We're on the last field, the feed field.
Absolutely.
Probably the most asked question that I get from the Waterfowl Slam, what was my favorite hunt or most memorable? Hands down, that was king eider hunting in Greenland. I couldn't think of a more picturesque way to end the slam than taking a king in Greenland.
Yeah. King right there off the shore. Woo! Holy crap. That king keeps coming. Snag that off the water. Oh. King eider right there off the shore in Greenland. Gorgeous drake. That was how we're going to end it here in Greenland. We're going to pack up, head into shore. Got to sort our birds out, get ready to fly back home, but got to make sure they're all froze and labeled and everything. An amazing time here. Awesome place. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy, but they're kings and there are a ton of common eiders here. It's just been an awesome way to complete the Waterfowl Slam.
If you're interested in hunting any of the locations that I hunted as part of the Slam or any other waterfowl location around the world, make sure to give the team at WTA a call. We specialize in waterfowl hunts all around the world.